movies. I think I have like 22 movies here. And I'm gonna list like a few movies that have traumatized me. And then I'm gonna list my favorite actors and actresses. I literally have like this written down list. This makes me so excited. Okay. At number 1. Okay, I didn't make this like from 1 to 22. But I know that this is my number 1 and will always be my number 1. My number 1 favorite movie is all of the Harry Potters. All of the Harry Potter movies are my favorite. You guys know I'm a big Harry Potter fan. But I do have a specific movie that I love the most, and it's Prisoner of Azkaban. So that's Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban. That's number 1, my favorite, my top movie. I can watch the Harry Potter movies over and over and over and over and not get tired of them. I can watch them all day, all night, and I'm good. Alright, I'm gonna start moving through these quickly because it's a list. Second favorite is Liar, Liar with Jim Carrey. That movie I used to watch so much as a kid, and I think it's because we had the DVD. So I would always watch it. I love Jim Carrey. I think he's so funny. I like that type of stupid, ridiculous humor, and he does it so well. So yeah, Liar, Liar. Third favorite movie, White Chicks. That movie is hilarious. It's such a funny movie. It's so good. White Chicks. I heard they're making a 2. So, I don't know. Sometimes I feel a little iffy when they make a second part. Like so many years have passed, and also it's like this movie was so good. Like I don't want them to ruin a good thing, you know. But I will watch, and I still have high hopes for it. Okay, movie number 4. Underworld. Ooh, those are the vampire movies. I'm a big fan of vampire movies. Okay. I think it's so cool. But yeah, Underworld. There's a few of them, if I'm not mistaken. I can't think of one specifically off the top of my head. But yeah, I think that whole little franchise is what you would call it. I don't know. They're really good. Alright, movie number 5. Moana. You guys know I rock with Moana. That's my girl. I recently seen the second one with my daughter for her birthday a few months ago, and it was good, but I still love the first one so much more. I think the songs were better in the first one than the second one, but nonetheless, it was still really good. Coming in hot after Moana is Encanto. You guys have definitely heard me talk about Encanto and how I was obsessed with that movie all 2023, all 2024. We would have that as like background noise at some point. Encanto's really good. Alright, coming at number 7. is not a movie really for kids to be watching. I don't know why that movie, it probably was one of those movies that we had on DVD, and that's why it was always playing in my household, but it did become one of my favorite movies, which is why it's on the list. Okay, number 14 on the list is Man on a Fire. That's with Denzel Washington. That movie's so good. Let's be real. Anything Denzel Washington is in, anything he's in, it's a hit. He is so talented, so amazing. Most of the movies he's in are like 10 out of 10s, truly. Okay, number 15 is Sully. Sully. That is with Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is another. Honestly, any movie he's in, 10 out of 10, truly. Number 16, The Green Mile. The Green Mile, The Green Mile, The Green Mile, The Green Mile. That movie, certain scenes did give me a little bit of drama. Not gonna lie. But yeah, it's a good movie. Number 17, Captain Phillips, also with Tom Hanks. Another great movie. My friend, she is a really big show person, so she doesn't really watch movies, and I remember somehow we started talking about Tom Hanks, and I brought up Captain Phillips, and she watched it with her family, and she was like, girl, I was crying. She was like, it was such a good movie, but I was so scared. It's not a scary movie, it's just like, oh my god. Alright, number 18, The Silence of the Lambs. This movie, also, it's a scary movie. Would you classify that as scary or more like a thriller? I think it's more like a thriller suspense kind of movie. But the guy is a cannibal, so that is scary actually. Again, another movie I remember watching as a child. I had no business watching these movies as a child. But it's really good. It's a good movie. Number 19 is Princess Diaries. That's another one that they're making a part 3. They recently announced that, so that should be interesting. I hope it's a good storyline. Number 20 on my list is Devil Wears Prada. That is such a classic.